Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Blue Table fans! Today we have a Titan. It's actually usually the only times you hear from me. But anyway, I'm okay. Let's see. This is a special paint job requested by the client who has a very large Deathcore of Craig army painting in these colors. So, yeah, gosh, what is there to say about everything? The request for the color scheme was, again, I think according to his army colors that he has already, and some cool glowing green eyes. And the interior was is very much like the interior off of the Forge World website. Kept it like that. With this set, the client had sent in a what's called missile pod, missile rack, missile launcher system, and it's a chaos converted. I think it's quite handsome. This is there's a special way of doing the dry brushing of the brass, and then some oxidation, and then some dry brushing of gold that gives that kind of that. I don't know. It's really warm and cool at the same time. Really pretty, but I really like these missiles, the chaos missiles. I think actually this launcher I think is more attractive than the Imperium one, but yeah, quite handsome. There's specific calligraphy he requested. Cast in the name of God, ye not guilty. And then, you know, anybody who plays Zelda would recognize that. Also another symbol on the left knee. That's his army group symbol. And it also has the name of the Titan there, so fabulous. It was requested not to have very much battle damage, or actually no battle damage and rusting and that kind of thing, but looking kind of old. So the shield markers are magnetized. This also comes off. And interior is pretty simple. Again, not too much crazy work, but just you can see the panels or whatever in there. But I mean, pretty simple. Sometimes Forge World forgets to send you the pieces that you need for your Titans, and so in this case, it was the venting back here that they didn't send us the left and right, and they sent us a left. And so the guys in assembly did a really nice plastic card conversion for that, so it looks good. Again, the request on this one was to keep it was pretty simple, so there's not much embellishment going on, but I think it's still a pretty handsome model. On this one, I don't normally pick out the Aquila here on the arms, but on this one, I think it merited it really well. So I'll pick that out. Let's see. This missile, it's like a
Death Strike missile.
Death Strike. Doesn't it like create like a black hole or something when it hits you?
That I don't know.
Anyway, Sean, what does this missile do?
Sorry, what's that?
What does this missile do?
It's a vortex missile.
Vortex, so
It
basically
opens
creates a
up
black hole, sucks you into the void, and you're gone.
Right.
Awesome. So with the Scarapace as well, there's 3 options. So you saw the missile rack, and then also this as well. Magnetizes on. Lots of guns. So I think this looks really fun. But let's see, it's stepping on some chaos vehicles and some buildings. I kept those pretty kind of rusty and dirty, but not rust and dirt. Actually, a little bit of dirt and kind of a little bit of mud on the Titan. With this stuff, I kept it kind of old and nasty. So, but yeah, kind of a really fun piece. You've seen these before. Are the hip joints? I think are just really fun to do, especially the oxidation of the brass. Really fun to pick out. Again, I think one of the big things on painting stuff, especially this large, you kind of pay attention to a lot of the colors that occur naturally inside of things. Go around and you look at, wash drains, or you look at brass fittings or copper fittings around when you look, when you're in the public bathroom or wherever it may be. There's lots of different colors that happen that sometimes we think, that something is, oh, this color is brass, so I'm going to paint it brass. Or the color is red, so I'm going to paint it red. There's a lot of subtle things that go on that if you start to notice, you'll be surprised at how many variations and textures and color changes that happen through all these things. So anyway, again, back to the Titan. So I think it's it's a pretty handsome model. Really fun to paint. You really can't go wrong with one of these. So anyway, I hope that you got some inspiration for the day, and happy painting and Merry Christmas.